All right, thanks for clicking on this deal. Sorry, it's going down like this. I'm just trying to get my channel off the ground right now, and I don't have all the money backing me. It's just me. But I wanted to talk to y'all about this John Jones dilemma. I've been seeing a lot of headlines. One minute they say, "Oh, they got a date. It's John." The next minute, "Oh, he retired." The next minute, "It's Cyril gone." Blah blah blah. Look, dude. Here's the deal. For the 90s people who've been watching this from day one, you're going to understand what I'm saying. The new fans, not so much. Now, John Jones is unlike any fighter that's ever been in the UFC. So you can't take him like everyone else does. He's not the same. John Jones is the greatest fighter ever to fight in the UFC. I'm not a John Jones fan. The outside antics, the PEDs, the steroids, all that kind of stuff, I can't ride with that, man. Especially when you stand up and you preaching Jesus one minute and the next minute you're smacking your old lady, taking steroids, carrying guns, all that narcissistic behavior. I can't run with that, man. So I like Tom Aspinall. I like him a lot. But what people I'm seeing aren't understanding, Tom Aspinall ain't really fought anybody, dude. His last fight with Sergio, that's about as close to his top five guy, a real top five guy, he's beat. And he was touched several times in that fight. Go watch it. He got clocked. So what I'm trying to say is the UFC's heavyweight division is garbage now, man. It's garbage. Cyril gone. They're going to let him fight for the title. Again? How many title fights has he been in and he ain't won any other fights but them? You know what I'm saying? So he lost to Francis. He lost to who? John. And now he's going to get a third title defense. You see what's happening? It's because there's no one else. The heavyweight division is crap. When John Jones went into the heavyweight division, he put everything on hold because he's the most dominant, brutalist champion ever in the UFC. Ever, dude. Ever. He's never lost. I don't care about what the referees and judges said about the illegal elbows to Matt Hamill's face. Those elbows are legal now. He was smashing Matt Hamill, dude. Brutal. There was no way Matt Hamill was going to win. Period. Done. He was on his back getting smashed. They saved him. When the referee stopped those elbows, he practically collapsed, dude. He was already done. They saved his life. John Jones has never lost. He's beat every killer that's ever been in the UFC. And only the old school people know what I'm talking about. Shogun was a beast. Rampage was a beast. Rashad Evans was a beast. The list goes on and on of the dudes that John Jones has smashed since he was in his 20s. A 20-year-old getting in there with veterans and smashing them. John Jones is the best fighter ever to be in the UFC, dude. Period. I don't care what you... Period. So you think that John Jones is going to risk his career fighting Tom Aspinall? You're crazy. And if he does, I'm telling you now, he is going to come in there and murder Tom Aspinall. Dude, you can't bet against John Jones, dude. He's going to come in there and do to Tom Aspinall what he did to Daniel Cormier. Smash. And he's going to retire and walk away because he's bored, man. His legacy is so far above what these new UFC fans think that when he says, I'm not going to risk my legacy, unless you've been around, you're not going to understand. I mean, you're scared of... You think he's scared of Tom Aspinall, dude? Are you out of your freaking mind? Cyril gone fought Francis Ngannou. You think he... And look what John Jones did to Cyril Gane. You think he's scared of Tom Aspinall? Are you that? What's wrong with your brain? John Jones is a mean, vindictive, brutal dude, man. He is not going to lose to Tom Aspinall. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. He's not. And all y'all are going to eat crow. I love Tom Aspinall, dude. I truly do. And he's got a good head on his shoulders. He's on a good path. He's getting resentful. He's getting angry. And it's all John Jones's game. Lots of champions fight once a year, dude. And we've all been on them when they play that game. So this ain't nothing new. John Jones is the only thing the UFC has that's undefeated and a gangster, mega superstar. He's really all they got. I mean, they have the other champions that are badass and they're famous and all that. But when John Jones leaves, all these new people are coming up. Tom Aspinall ain't fought nobody, dog. It's because the heavyweight division is whack. It is. There's not very many dudes that are... Look at them. Look at them, dude. Tom Aspinall, Sergio, Cyril Gane. You know, these guys, they look like a heavyweight fighter. A lot of the other ones are fat. They're out of shape. They're not serious. They can't be when you're fat. So there's nothing. They have to promote the nobodies. Now we're talking about Cyril Gane versus Tom Aspinall for the belt. How am I supposed to get excited about that? They gave him another shot? Stop it, dude. Stop it. Y'all are going to see real quick why John Jones has never lost. And John has fought way tougher guys than Tom Aspinall. Tom is an up-and-comer, dude. Look at the guys Tom Aspinall has fought. None of them were champions, man. None of them were... You think because Sergio was number one, that means he's like a badass number one? No, it's because there's hardly anyone in the heavyweight division that's a real number one. Just because their ranking says they're number one, don't mean they fought the killers to get there. There's no killers, man. John knew what he was doing when he went to the heavyweight division. He knew what he was doing. There's no one there. There's no one there. What do you think he's calling out Alex Pereira? Because Alex is a real champion. And to have a defeat when Alex had all the hype in the light heavyweight division. Alex had all the hype, dude. Everybody's talking about Alex Pereira. He's all over the world. That's why John wanted to fight him. It ain't because he's scared of Tom Aspinall. It's because John fought in the light heavyweight division for freaking years, dude. Longer than a lot of you new fans ever even heard of the UFC. Years. That's his division. So of course he's going to call out the closest superstar. It was Alex. It's not because he's scared of Tom Aspinall. He don't want to give Tom Aspinall the credit to fight him. Now you would say, well, all the older gangsters gave John credit and let him fight when he was young. That's because John cleared the whole division out to get there. They didn't have a choice. You could say Tom cleared out the division too, but dude, again, go back and look who Tom sparked in the first rounds. You never heard of those dudes. And don't act like, oh, I know every fight. You're a fair weather fan if you're talking all that smack, dude. They were nobodies. Look where Tom is training from. You know what I'm saying? The Gypsy King family trained him. His hands are cold. So he's going to spark these dudes who've never even... They're nobodies. Don't even know their name. You know, Skyscraper, that big old tall Russian cat who's been around forever and can't grab a belt. He's at the end of his prime. Sergio's kind of a newish dude in the UFC. Yeah, he sparked some people, but, you know, he's not on Tom's level. But Tom Aspinall has never fought a technical wrestler who can take him down and smash his brains out like John Jones. Never. And y'all are going to see why John Jones is the talk of the older generations. You'll see why Dana White said he's the greatest fighter ever. And he is. People don't want to give him that credit because of his outside shenanigans. You know, they don't want to get... How the flip is Islam Makhachev the pound-for-pound greatest fighter when John Jones is fighting? Are we serious right now? It's because fair weather people don't understand John Jones's era and what he went through to get where he's at. There's never been a division ever like the light heavyweight division back in the day. Never. 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 That many killers in a row in the lightweight division, light heavyweight division. 205 you go from Chuck Liddell, which John never fought him. Rampage clocked him with the looping right. Chuck tried to throw a body shot with his left as he's moving to his left, and Rampage looped and caught him with the right hand and sparked him and stole the belt. From that moment on, John Jones killed everybody. It's this way it is. And you think this young buck who's never fought no killers before is going to whoop John Jones? Stop it. Stop it. John Jones will never lose to Tom Aspinall. Never. Tom Aspinall has a future when he grows a little more, but as long as John Jones is in the heavyweight division, nobody will be the champion but him. I'm sorry. He's going to walk away after this fight. I'm telling you, he's gone. One more fight, and he's gone. And that's the end of that era. And it sucks. I liked watching it. It was a challenge for me to see who's going to beat John, man. And I never seen him losing ever. I couldn't see it. All this hype, the hype machine creates fans who know nothing about the UFC. They just see this dude. Oh, he's sparked. They watch his highlights. Look at him smashing these people. But they never go and look at who he smashed. Look at their record. Go watch their fights. They're smashed all the time. Oh, they got knocked out 7 times already. What's the big deal? But the hype machine makes it look, these highlights make it look like the dude's bad. You'll see. You'll see real quick. Francis Ngannou, Cyril Gane, Tom Aspinall, none of them. Alex Pereira, none of them can whoop John Jones. And the Gypsy King thinking he can go into a room with John Jones and the Gypsy King thinks he'd be the one to walk out of the room is smoking crack. You're smoking crack, Tubby. John Jones will rip your head off and send it back to your crazy dad in a box with a ribbon on top. Watch and see.